I would say, yeah, our podcast is very explicit. It's very Tonjes after hours. And yeah, you learn a lot about my dating life in LA, which is fascinating.
Which you kind of gave us some highlights while we were eating lunch.
Oh God, I was reading my Tinder messages.
We were hearing some of the best of Megan's Tinder.
Yeah. I had a dude today who was asking me how I was, and I said, I'm going to Hollywood to do some work. And then he asked if he could ride along with me. And I was like, probably not. That's when I stopped. Well, I feel like there's good ways to do it. So like I had a dude that I was talking to recently who was like, hey, because you can find each other's Instagram and things, like it's usually connected to Tinder. And he was like, clearly you found my Instagram, I found yours. He's like, are we gonna do the thing where we just message back and ask each other how we are for the next 10 days? Or do you want to like
do it?
No, or do you like want to go to a happy hour and hang out? And like that's
good.
that.
Yeah, that's
like
good.
that's
cool.
great. Then I have the dude who's like, you're not responding back enough, so just let me know. Like, I like big thighs, so let me know if you want in before I match you. And then when I'm like, nah, I'm good, thanks. He's like, I'm not okay with that response. Like, what does that mean? And trying to figure out. He told me, because I was like, well, I'm looking to date. I'm not looking to like randoms, thanks. And he was like, I'm not looking to date. I was like, well, this is where the conversation ends. And he goes, well, I wouldn't date you, but I would definitely take you to Chipotle.
OMG.
Solid offer.
Yeah.
I mean, frankly.
Beautiful offer,
The implication
right?
is he's gonna treat to
he's going to
Chipotle.
buy you.
Yeah,
Chipotle.
and he was trying to figure out how I would sleep with him, and I was like, well, let's be honest. If I wanted to just hook up with someone, I already got those situations I could call. Like, I'm already set. And he's like, so wait, what's the requirement for me to sleep with you, though? So I have to be good at sex, and then we have to date hypothetically? I'm like, you are going in a direction that you don't need to be going.
At least he thinks you're
It's gonna
worth
be okay.
one Chipotle.
Yeah, no, it was a very interesting, frustrating conversation that I had this morning on Tinder.
And he said that you were taking Tinder almost too seriously.
Oh yeah, he told me that I don't understand what Tinder's for because I don't want to just every dude that hits me up. And he was like, well, I'm into big girls. But then later on, he was like, insert fat insult here. And I was like, wait, so you're into big girls, but you're doing the thing where you're like, I want to you, but you don't want it, so you're fat and disgusting.
But he's getting you riled up. He is getting you to answer him.
Yeah.
But what is the benefit to him?
This is like the game.
Oh, and then the best part of it was, because he just keeps going on, and I'm like, yeah. He goes, I can tell you're kind of funny, that's why I like you. I said, yep. He goes, if I'm trying to give you a compliment, don't be combative. And I was like, okay, this is not gonna work.
That was a highlight of the What's Trending podcast. Thanks, Megan, for joining us this week.
Thanks, girl.
You can listen to the entire Awesome Sauce podcast on iTunes, the What's Trending podcast, and SoundCloud.com/What's Trending. Links in the description below. Bye. Like, subscribe.